Good morning to all traders and welcome to another Markets in Waves video. Today is June 10th, it's Thursday, and of course, we'll have some very interesting headlines to follow, right, related to interest rate decisions. Despite that, we have seen markets making some moves but remain sideways. Actually, despite that, is because of that. We are expecting the ECB interest rate decision. That's why Euro has been a bit, flirting with tops and bottoms. And contrary, of course, we've got the US index as well, FOMC next week. It's turning a bit sideways. But we're going to analyze those patterns today, of course. We're going to also look at GBPUSD, gold, as well as Netflix. So without further ado, guys, let's just jump straight to the charts and have a look at the structure that has been forming here on the DXY. As you recall, I'm 1-2 and I'm expecting 3 to the downside, which means in the long term, I'm expecting the DXY to fall further quite a bit. ABC for wave 2 so far, we're looking fine. And we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 down here with an A, B, and C looking likely to become an expanding flat variation over here, guys. Okay, because we've done the A and the B. And looks like that is only the first wave of C. To me, this can mean two things. This is 1, 2. I'm going to get 3, 4, and 5. That is going to be an overextended wave C because our wave 1 is very big, right? Now, that looks at 90.53 or so. This is the 261.8 Fibonacci extension of waves A and B. If we look at the expansion though now, the 61.8 Fibonacci brings us to around 90.35. But if wave 1 is like that big, then wave 3 is going to be like probably up to 90, like 26 or so. Then we're going to get a very short correction and a very small wave 5. Okay, it could be a case in either case though. I think we're going to have short-term upside. Okay, and then we're going to move lower. Now, of course, that also will depend on the ECB today, because if that is going to be seen as a bullish, as a hawkish statement, we are going to get prices, of course, falling for the US index. In this scenario, guys, we might need to take a look at, well, obviously one will be the correction down here and then 3, 4, and 5, or we might need to look at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which means ended as an ABC flat over here. Yeah, and we could continue lower down to wave 3. Of course, we're going to talk again about the other scenario that we ended down here. Okay, the closest one is this, of course, right? That is ABC. We're gonna get that's ABC. We're gonna get ABC and another ABC or something like this. 3, 4, 5, which means wave 2 is going to come over here. We're gonna get a deeper correction up in 91 also. And the other scenario is that we've ended down here, and this is an impulse to the upside, and that's wave 2. And we're going to get wave 3 all the way up, right? So should we break above the 91, then we can revisit that particular alternative scenario. But until then, guys, I'm looking at this as an expanding flat. Don't really get much on the DXY, RSI, and MACD over here. I mean, the similar signals keep popping up. Might get something like, okay, we do get something like here. Like hidden bearish divergence. On the RSI, it's not there. Okay, on the RSI, we get nothing. We just get we get nothing on the RSI. Right. So let's jump quickly on the euro dollar. Similar and makes sense structurally speaking as well. Look at this, guys. We've got wave 2 finishing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we are expecting that to go up to 129.36. If that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or extend lower 1, 2, then we're going to get 3, 4, and 5 down to around 121 or so. Okay, we want to remain ideally above wave 1 so that we remain progressive to the upside. If that's not going to happen, obviously, then again, similar scenario, ABC, that's W, ABC, and ABC. We're going to get wave 2 moving here and then move all the way up. And the alternative is that wave 2 is not done over here. Yeah, that's W, X, and Y, X, and Z, and the wave 2 is going to be over here. Okay, actually from there to there. That's the alternative for now. I mean, there is the closest one that looks at the short term, which we're looking at W, X, and Y, and then the medium to longer term one that is looking at this as a triple zigzag instead. RSI and MACD, we have some better signals over here to see. Okay, this of course is a very nice hidden bearish divergence. Okay, over here, which means, you know, we could see prices, you know, going down to 121 as expected. 121,200, I would say. Okay, and we'll get something similar here in the short term. Okay, and that might be actually some sort of expectations ahead of the ECB decision today. So it's going to be a very interesting session, guys, because today's price action can really give us a signal for the medium and also long term. Okay, should we break below that level? Of course, look at this. If that breaks, that's definitely W, X, and Y, right? Or don't also forget, guys, that oops, 1 second. For the alternative scenario, that would be a case where this ABC up here, ABC, yeah, that's the X, the second X, and we're going to get wave Z, which means, since we're looking at corrections, yeah, it means that this is ABC, then we're going to get ABC, and then we're going to get ABC, but the thing is that that's likely to be the W, then the X, and then the Y, because we're looking at a low below the previous low at 117, right? I assume this is understandable. Good. Now let's move to pound. Pound has been a bit sideways for a while over here. Still looking at 3 expanding flat or running flat variation in 4, and then continue up in 5. Okay, same. Okay, it's cleared, luckily. So W, X, and Y, right, for wave B. ABC, ABC. Actually, that should be ABC. That should be ABC, and that, guys, should be A, B, and a C. I'm not sure why I have that here. If it's W, X, and Y, that should not be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that is actually, yes, no, it's correct. It should be. Hold on. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be A. That should be A, B, and C over here. So B in triangle. Okay, and we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm expecting the impulse to continue to the downside, but obviously we need to break below the previous low, at least 140.75, in order for that, you know, to increase the probabilities of this scenario taking place. Now, what else could happen? Because this still looks a bit corrective, guys. It could be a case where there's 2 scenarios. One is actually, let me delete that code. It keeps getting at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and a C. And let me just put that down to subminute. There we go. That's the correct one. So 2 scenarios, right? One, this is A. This is going to be B, and we're going to get C higher up, and that's going to be Y, and that's going to be the B over here. So we're going to get a deeper wave B, which can be expected. As you can understand, we've only marginally crossed above the previous high over here. And the other one would be where this is W, X, and Y. We're going to get another X, okay, most likely going to cross below that W, and then we're going to get another wave up to get Z, okay, so that will be, sorry, Z, small z, and wave B is going to be over here, right? That means that is going to be a triple zigzag instead. But do not forget that we also have the alternative where pound is bullish in the medium term as well, where, you know, this finished down here, this correction wave 4. This is 1, 2, this is 3, 4. We're going to get 5, and that's either going to be the 5, the terminal 5, and we're going to start moving lower down, or it's going to be the first wave of a 5-wave move to the upside, or even an ending diagonal. Should that be an ABC over here, that's going to be 1, then we're going to get 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. Okay, so plenty to think about as we move, as we progress, because we get new data, and from that new data we can make new predictions. Gold is moving as we expected, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clearly. ABC for W, ABC for X. I want to see another ABC, and we could go down to 1873 or so, but as you know, we'll prefer to stay above the 1875, okay? Because we are still assuming that wave 4 is finished here, and that is 1 and 2. We're going to get 3, 4, and 5, okay? Otherwise, and similar to the euro dollar, that's going to be W. That's going to be probably an X here, and then we're going to get a Y, okay? So most likely that can be indeed W, X, and Y over here, but we could get another leg up to complete this ABC, X, okay? And then another ABC. Unless if, which I doubt is the case, this is the A, B, and C, which means in that case, W, X wave is done, and we're going to see that Y taking place for wave 4 over here, right? Rather than for the 1 and 2, okay? Now, do we get any signals on the RSI and the MACD? Let's have a quick look. RSI, well, that was already there, I think, but anyway, we do get it. That's actually the clearest signal we've seen today. More downside can be expected. Let's break the 1879 and then head lower to the previous wave 1, 1875, and from there we see how this pans out. Could get even lower down, doesn't mean anything, okay? It could simply be a case where, you know, it's going to be ABC, 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 because we are expecting wave 5, right? Don't forget, after this correction. So it could be an ending diagonal. And last, guys, and we haven't looked at this for a while, Netflix. I'm going to go further out. I'm going to go to the daily to show you where I'm looking here, okay? Well, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 is not finished yet. We had 1, 2, and 3, and I'm expecting 4 to end a little bit lower than 5. That's going to be 5 of A, and then we're going to get B, and then we're going to get C, okay? It could be 1 as well, okay? We don't know. I mean, when we're looking at the higher degree super cycle, for example, it can either be A or 1. So that's what I'm looking. So now you know that we've actually returned back within the base channel, okay? We're trading back below it. That it can be considered a false break, of course, and that's why we can expect prices to go even down to 430 or so, where this previous, well, it's a previous high of wave 3, but also is the median line of this base channel. The worst case scenario would be that we're going to get down in wave 4 to do a double 4 over here, yeah, and then move all the way up. However, that actually is a bit, no, that is going to be a case where, okay, the moment we'll cross below 392, that is likely to become two scenarios: either an ended diagonal, so we're going to continue up for 3, 4, and 5, or it means that 5 ended up here and we've reversed if we cross above below that level, okay? Because once we cross that, you know, that's going to be a different case to the scenario that I'm currently looking. And I'm currently looking at what, and let's go a little bit closer to have a look. Oops, excuse me. I'm expecting wave 4 to end. Okay, as you can see, we've had a clear 1, 2, 3, 4 triangle and 5 in 3. ABC for W, WX and Y for X, A, B, I'm expecting C. So we've done 1 and 2, I'm expecting 3, 4, and 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 waves, 3 waves left, okay? And we're gonna be done with this. I mean, this is what at least my main scenario is looking at, okay? If we look at the 38.2 Fibonacci as well of this leg to the upside, which is 1, 2, and 3 so far, that is a 38.2, okay? That makes me think 78, probably got that to the 0.886. That might be the one. There we go, exactly there. So one might think that, okay, the correction might be done already, okay? Which in this case would mean that this is my A, this is my B, and this is my C, and over here, and this is 1 and 2. We're going to get 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we need to also consider that scenario as well. Now, do we get anything on the RSI MACD? I actually don't see much. I don't see much. But over here, potentially there is a bullish hidden divergence building. Okay, potentially. On the MACD is a bit more obvious. Okay, which means that we could get another leg down, perhaps down to the previous low, 456 or so, and then continue higher up. Okay, that's the only signals I get now from the MACD and RSI. So guys, this will be all for the day. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you have any comments, leave them on the comment section. And if you have an analysis in mind, please leave the analysis on the comment section as well. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching again. And we'll speak again tomorrow, Friday, which is an important day, of course, as we are expecting end of week flows. But do not forget, we have a very interesting day today with ECB. Expect some volatility to come in the markets. Thank you again for watching, and we'll speak again tomorrow.